What's up everyone, welcome back to another video, and in today's episode, we are talking about how to not look like a complete beginner skater. And there's nothing wrong with being new to skateboarding, but sometimes when you're just getting started, it can be a little embarrassing to skate in front of people. It can just be hard to know what to practice, what to do, and just to where to get started. So in today's video, I'm going to show you a few things that I learned when I was just getting started and things that helped me develop my style and develop into looking like a much better skater. So by the end of this video, hopefully you will look like a pro. Alright guys, the first thing is knowing how to pick up your skateboard super comfortably. Now, this might seem like a super simple thing to do, but if you're just getting started, it can kind of feel a little awkward. It can kind of just be a little weird at first, but this will transition into learning how to pop ollies, pop kickflips, and all the other skate tricks. So I highly recommend that you just get really comfortable with this. It's super easy. All you have to do is just pop down and slide your foot back towards you, and the board should just come up right to your hand. And once you start getting really good at this, you can get really creative with it. You can do nollie pickups, you can do board flip ups, you can do caveman pop-ups into your hands where you just pop the board right up into your hand from riding, and you can just do so many other cool things that just make you look like you know what you're doing on a skateboard. So highly recommend just starting with the basics first, get comfortable popping the board up into your hand, and then take it level after level after that. So yeah. Alright guys, the next one is throwing down your board, or the run starts. And this is another one of those things that just looks super easy and you just see every skater do it, but if you're just getting started, it can kind of be a little awkward and it can kind of be a challenge at first. But this is the best way to get tons of speed, especially if you don't have a whole lot of room to run up or to ride in front of first. So definitely should practice this. It's super easy to do. All you have to do is just think of it as a little 1-2 step. So place one foot down first, drop your board, and then place your other foot down on the board, and then take it slow at first, of course, but as you get more comfortable with it, as you've done it millions of times over, you start to understand it a little better, and then you can start to do it faster and faster. So don't give up with it, keep practicing it, and you will gradually get better over time. But if that's still too hard for you, I recommend just having your board out in front of you and then just jumping onto it, kind of like it's a patch of ice and you're sliding on it. Something within that realm of just building the confidence of planting both your feet on the board will really help you. And then over time, as you get better with that, then you can practice dropping your board and then jumping onto it with both your feet. So it takes practice. Start from the ground, start with something easy that you feel like you can do, and then gradually get better and better, and then eventually you'll be able to look like a pro. Alright guys, the next one is pushing, riding, and cruising around. And you can definitely tell how comfortable someone is on their skateboard just by the way that they push around and ride on it. Somebody who's been skating for years and years will just make it look super fluid. They'll make it look effortless. They'll just make it look like they've been doing it forever and ever. But for somebody who's just getting started, it'll be kind of hard to balance. Your strides will be kind of like stutter steps, and it'll just be a little awkward for you at first. But it's really easy to get better at them. All you have to do is just start doing it a whole lot more. Try to get a nice full stride. Try to kick your foot all the way out in front of you and try to swing it all the way back behind you, and try to just have it flow in one fluid motion. Of course, it takes a little bit of practice. You're gonna have to practice your one-footed balance for a little, and just train up your muscles and train up your balance in both of your legs and just things like that. But it's super easy to get better at, and once you start doing it a lot more, it'll get a whole lot easier, and you'll start to feel a whole lot more comfortable, and you'll start to feel cool, like you know what you're actually doing. So just practice it a lot, practice it everywhere you go. Take your skateboard to the store and practice it, take your skateboard to school and practice it, and just keep doing it everywhere, and I promise that you'll eventually get better and better. So yeah. Alright guys, real quick, let's talk about some things that don't matter when just getting started. And there are two things that a lot of skaters in the skate community will kind of hate on you for, but I kind of want to tell you guys right now that they don't really matter. And the first one is the mall grab. And the mall grab is when you hold your skateboard by the trucks or by the metal part that hold your wheels. And a lot of people make fun of this just because it looks like you're using your skateboard as an accessory. You're not really using it to ride around, just to hold in your hand. And some mean skaters will make fun of you for it. So I just want to put that out there, that it doesn't make you necessarily a new skater, but people who have been skating for a long time and who are mean will kind of trash on you for it. And not everybody is nice in the community. And the second one is the Mongo push. And the Mongo push is when you skate with your balance foot being your back foot. Your balance foot is on the back end of the board, and then your pushing foot comes up to the front of the board. Now this is the more uncommon way to push on a skateboard, just because it looks just a little more goofy, and it does take a little bit more effort to set up for a trick. So it just makes it a little harder. But I don't want you guys to think that if somebody pushes Mongo that they're a beginner, because that's completely not true. There are plenty of Mongo pushers that are pro skaters, and sometimes people push fakey Mongo to set up for fakey tricks, and just some things like that. Don't confuse Mongo pushing with a new skater, and don't confuse mall grabbing also with a new skater, because those are things that all skaters kind of do, but people will kind of make fun of you for it. So just don't worry too much about it. All right, and a bonus one for you guys. This one's not really something that you can do on your skateboard, but if you guys want to just feel a little more in tune with the community, this is something that I highly recommend, and that's just to go to skate parks and just to talk to the people that are there at the skate parks. 9 times out of 10, now this is not all the time, but most of the time, the people at the skate park are pretty chill people. Skaters usually chill people, and just, you know, encourage them when they land a trick. Say what's up and just be nice, and as long as you're a human being, they will treat you with that same respect. They're not expecting everyone to be a super good skater. They don't really care about things like that. What they really care about is that you're trying something new, you're trying to learn something that's difficult, and you're giving it all that you have. So go to skate parks, talk to people there, go to skate shops, talk to people there, and just try to be around people who skateboard. Now, I do want to say that not everybody is friendly. Not all skaters and people are friendly. So just read the room, read the environment in the areas that you're in. But if you're feeling like it's something you can do, then say what's up to somebody, say hi, and just be a nice person. And I promise you that will go such a long way. You never know the type of people that you can meet and the type of help that you can get from just some random person that you met on the street. So yeah. All right, guys, there you have it. There are a few ways that you can start to feel more comfortable on your skateboard. Now, of course, none of these things mean anything at all unless you actually go outside and apply them and actually practice them. But I just want you guys to know that it takes time. It takes a lot of time, and it takes consistency and doing them for a long time every day. So just don't give up. Don't just do them for one day. Do them for every day, for as many days as you can. Try to go for months, try to go for years. If you guys can do it for years, you will be extremely comfortable and it'll just look fluid and effortless. So hope this video inspires you. Don't keep scrolling and click on another video after this one. I want you guys to pick up your skateboard, go outside, touch some cement, touch some grass or something, and just get some sun in your life. But if you guys found some value from this video, don't forget to drop me a like, subscribe to me if you haven't already. More adventures coming soon, and I guess I'll see you guys on the next one. Till next time, peace out.